Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome once again, as always, to another helping of Mr H's Hot Pot. You join me today, sat in the old jalopy, for a Twixmas video. This will be my last video of 2021, as currently it's New Year's Eve. And it's all over with now, by the shouting, as my mother used to say. And what she used to mean by that, Hot Potters, was that the shouting would come soon after midnight, when someone would hold on to somebody's girlfriend, or hold on to the missus a little bit too tightly, wishing them a happy new year, and all the fighting would begin. Happens every year, you see it. For about 2 minutes, once we've rung the new year in, it's like there's world peace. Everybody's going round, wishing everybody happy new year, shaking hands, when you could in pre-COVID days, of course. Now it's all this business, isn't it, with your elbow, but when you could, you'd go around, see people shaking hands, you know, grown men hugging one another, and then, like my mother used to say, 5 minutes in, somebody would look over, see that the missus was getting squeezed a bit too tightly. Happy New Year, I'll give you Happy New Year, you bastard. Bushhacking it'd all kick off. Every year. Happens every year. You know, some things never change. One thing that's changing, though, is up in Scotland. They've had to curtail the old Hogmanay celebrations, haven't they? So, at least we won't have to sit there and watch that from Edinburgh whilst we wait to bringing in the new year. Who knows, maybe in some strange twist, the Scots will have to watch the English bring the new year in for once, and then they'll know what we've gone through for many, many years. Now, I was hoping, as I mentioned in my Christmas message, to get out and do a bit of a bimble, but unfortunately, the weather hasn't been all that great since Christmas Day. It's been a little bit damp. Today's been the best of the days, and you might be able to see in the background there the sunshine, and it is a clear day. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of wind out there, so hence I've had to retreat into the old jalopy. I will be going for a bit of a bimble, I'll just not be taking the camera with me. Now, I don't really like doing car videos. They're not my style of video. I normally like getting out there and filming something, but I'm not able to do that. We'll have to wait until next year. Anyway, looking forward to the new year and 2022, I'm hoping to bring you more videos in the new year. And I'm going to start off, Hot Potters, I'm going to commit myself here, and I'm going to state here and now that my first video is going to be about this gentleman. Dear old Fred Dibner. I'm going to get back on the trail of Fred, and I'm going to revisit one of his former jobs. I did a video like that back in 2019, something like that. I can't remember when I did the video, to be honest. Who knows, maybe somebody will go back through my back catalogue and leave a comment below. But as you can see, I was given a book here on Fred Dibner by Mrs H for Christmas. She wrote off to Santa and he brought it. And it's called Fred Dibner in His Own Words. Did you like that? And it's been written by Don Haworth. Don Haworth, many of you out there will recognise his name from the documentaries Fred and A Year with Fred. And what this book tells you is some of the incidents and some of the things that went off on camera that didn't make it into the final cut, so to speak. And it does give away many of the locations that they did around Bolton, so it's a valuable resource. I'm slowly making my way through this. I'm trying not to read it all in one go, but it is a bit of a gripping read. It is one of those books, once you start it, you can't put it down, so to speak. So I'm having to limit myself. But from what I've read, and just giving it a bit of a skim read, I've noticed that there's some places that I can go and visit. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And that's going to be my first video of 2022. And I know a lot of you out there probably subscribe to this channel on the strength of the Fred Dibner videos that we're doing. So hopefully that will be a crowd pleaser for them. Now, it's not all going to be about Fred Dibner in 2022. I've located one or two what I call famous graves. It doesn't mean that they're famous nationally. You know, some of these people that I'll be going visiting the resting place, they'll just simply be known locally, some of them. But I'll be taking a look at those. Hopefully if you're from those areas, you'll find that interesting. And I'm going to try and pick up, Hot Potters, where I left off in 2020, because that's when I really started slackening off a little bit on the videos. Toby was growing up, and he was wanting more and more of my attention. I'd work commitments. I started another job. I now have 2 jobs, so things were getting a bit busy in my personal life, and obviously that took me away from the camera. And the problem with YouTube is that once you start slackening off uploading videos, if you're a content provider, you find that YouTube no longer recommends you to your subscribers, funnily enough. what it does is if they start watching somebody else, you know, because you're not putting videos out there, then it starts recommending that person instead of you, and you go down in the pecking order. And that's what happened with me with a lot of people. So now I only sort of get my real hardcore of followers watching my videos. Where I would get thousands of views, nah, I'm just getting them in the hundreds. Hopefully that'll change as I start increasing my content and I start putting more output there. But I enjoy making videos anyway. I don't just do it for views and likes and all that rubbish. You know, I do it because I enjoy putting those videos out there. And it's always great when somebody leaves a comment and says, "Thanks for that, Mr. H. I didn't know that was there in my hometown. I've lived here all my life and I didn't know. I'll go and take a look at it." And I do know that one or two of you have done that. You know, funnily enough, I've been in some locations and I've met people and they said, "I'm here because I've watched your video." You know, it's a funny old thing. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do in 2022. I'm hoping to up my game, so to speak. Now, it's always a funny time of year, this. It's always a slow time of year, isn't it? The period between Christmas and New Year. And I have many happy memories of Christmases gone by. But I always remember my first New Year, the first New Year I was allowed to bring in with my parents. And it was 1984, moving into 1985. And I pestered my parents in the run-up. Can I wait up and watch New Year? And my dad said to me, he said, "Look, lad, you'll find it boring. You'll find it boring. Best part about it's a bit potato pie at end." My mother used to always make a potato pie for New Year, you know, and I'd always get a bit day after, but they'd have it as soon as they'd rang New Year. And it's that old tradition, isn't it, of having something to eat throughout the year. So anyway, I pestered them and I stayed up, and my dad was right, it was boring. I was just sat there watching Thogbany over in Edinburgh and watching all Scots get pissed. But like I said, that won't be happening this year, will it? Or it shouldn't be happening. Be socially distanced getting drunk. But what's your memories of New Year? And what are your plans for New Year? Please leave a comment below. Now, one of my New Year's resolutions that I'm going to make is turn off and switch off from this COVID business. I think it's been going on a little bit too long, and we're starting to see, without getting too much into it, we're starting to see cracks in this narrative, aren't we? So that's going to be my New Year's resolution, to switch off from the media and the scare stories a little bit and start going back to living my life. Anyway, Hot Potters, this video is now coming up to 8 minutes long. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to wish everybody a happy and prosperous New Year once again. I hope 2022 brings everything that you desire and you're looking forward to. But please leave comments below what you're looking forward to in 2022, besides Mr. H's videos, of course. And leave me what your ideas of New Year's resolutions are. So I'm going to leave it there. All the best for the year, and I'll see you in 2022. So until the next time, it is bye-bye for now.